I'm here. I was craving some toast with cheese, so I grabbed that while I was at it. Welcome back to my channel again for a Kind Words 2 stream. Also, hello Era, welcome. Go grab food. That crawler? Which crawler? Mom. Okay. So. Oil. Elise, what are you going to put in the aquarium? Elise, are you addicted to web fishing? Did I create this addiction within you? I'm pretty sure it's my fault and I should be responsible. I should be held accountable for it. Finishing my toast and then we'll be ready. The fish me. Let's go. It's gonna be vape. I'm gonna call the fish vape. I see. Uber Eats, I believe. I am not so sure. I got a 2,500 Sharky. Damn. Damn. So, this is what happened, guys. This is the web fishing effect. When people are in dire need of a cozy game, where they have nothing to do but fish and make money and grind, instead of playing Overwatch and stressing on Overwatch, you introduce them to the game, and now they're addicted. And they're grinding, until they unlocked everything. Okay, finish my toast. Let me start up Kind Words. Starting up Kind Words. Let's freaking go! Turning up the volume a little bit. Do you guys hear it enough? Welcome to Kind Words 2 Love ECD Pop. That's the name of the game. Also, you can see there's a magnifique leafy balloon, hot hair balloon right here flying. Let's start. So, this is the usual setting of the game. You're in your room. You collect stickers that give you little stuff that you can put in your room, but you also have a whole different types, like a whole type of different rooms where you can just chill. You can also go outside, but I'll show you later. First of all, you have this whole menu. This whole menu, yes, you guys are so cute. They put you in the game. Look at that, you're everywhere. You have the requests. You have the possibility to make a request. This is your inbox where you receive your letters. This is the decorate room, so when you get a new sticker, you get a new element for your thing. And you can basically poke them. And you can also send these airplanes, and you can write stuff. Sometimes you can find very inspiring stuff. Sometimes you can find very sweet stuff. It's very cute. The outside is also very cute, I swear. I have one favorite part of this game, that is the cats section. I'll show it to you guys later. Normality is a paved road. It's comfortable to walk, but no flowers grow on it. Vincent van Gogh. Gogh. Vincent van Gogh. So yeah. We can start by viewing the requests. Sometimes they're addressed to people that are reading. Sometimes they're asking for help or consolation. I know you're tired, your thoughts so hazy they can't focus on anything long enough to find enjoyment. Longing for just a moment of comfort and rest and how far away it feels. It's okay to take a moment. Example, perfect example of someone that is actually dealing with problems is right here. I feel so guilty for hurting people in my past, like my ex-boyfriend who was a good person but mentally in so much trouble. I couldn't take care of him anymore. I don't know how to get rid of guilt. Like, I ignore and distract, but it's still there. How do I know if I'm a bad person? What do you guys think? What do you guys personally think about this? I want you guys to tell me in all honesty if you think that this person is a bad person. Like, is it bad to take a step back from this relationship because clearly it hurt them, because their own ex-boyfriend was hurting as well? And what should we write to this person? Because I do feel like it's an interesting request. I don't like the good bad qualifiers either. But they are necessary in, I guess, the human language. And in terms of relationship, I totally understand that, because there's always some type of 50-50, you know? But I don't think this person should blame themselves for not being able to take care of someone that is not in a good spot mentally, because it's not only their responsibility, it's also the responsibility of the person that is not going well to take care of themselves. That's how I see it personally. Because sometimes, and it's something I've noticed with a lot of people, that were not doing well in their lives, if they don't want the help, they're not going to take it. And sometimes it's really hard to take up on the offer of getting help. I'm way too much of a sociopath for this. Damn, Red. Damn, Red. You can just brainwarm yourself based on neurospecific with those qualifiers, like in this case. Yeah, and this is exactly what's happening right here for this person. This is exactly what's happening right here for this person. I think they're being attacked by their own brainworms, thinking that they're a bad person. Quote unquote, bad person. Now it's bad to troll. It's bad for trolls, Virgo. They're pouring their heart out in these. Realistically, they would just get dragged down with the ex if they didn't step up of the relationship. I do agree. If they didn't take a step back from this relationship, they would have been dragged down, because they would have been draining them as well. I don't think they're all bad. I don't think they are bad at all. Sometimes you have to care for yourself first and others second, even if you want to be helpful. Because if you dragged into a bad state yourself, then you cannot help, right? Right? Let's tell M this. Let's tell M this. Dear M. Whilst I do understand the guilt that you can feel from having to step away from a relationship where your partner was not doing good, it's also not your responsibility, your complete, I will say complete responsibility to take care of them. Greetings, Freddy! Welcome back. How are you doing? If you had been dragged down in his own negative mindset, you wouldn't have been able to help at all. Sometimes people also need help and care for themselves. You're not a bad person. You chose to preserve yourself. And that's good. And let's send a Froggy Sticky because the Froggy Sticky is absolutely adorable. So this is one part of the game. You can see a lot of stuff, crazy stuff, sometimes a little bit more serious stuff, sometimes a little bit more lighthearted stuff happening within the room with the requests. The fashion boutique, now that we're outside, is to personalize, customize your character. And the vintage stuff, the books plus stuff thing, is also one of my favorite parts of the game. Because you can recommend good stuff to people or ask for recommendations. And maybe some of you guys will be able to give some requests to people, some recommendations to people. Also, why am I stuck again? I do love to freeze today. I do love to freeze. Give me a second. Why am I broken? Broketh? Brokenin? Brokenin? Oh, there we go. There we go. Never mind. It's happening again. Okay, we're good. We're good. Some of them might be generated, but I don't think so, because the first game, because this is kind words to the first game, was also like that, but just confined to the room. Okay. I make music inspired by Tall Dwarfs and Wendy House. I don't know any of these groups. Similar shows to Nobody Wants This. I have been a fan of Bring Me the Horizon for the last 12 years and I want to hear some bands like them. Anything you guys would suggest? You guys know about emo music? I guess I could recommend Skillet. My Chemical Romance is kind of different from that. I'm not entirely sure. I'll think about it. Movie recommendation similar to Letters to Juliet. I haven't watched it. Which are like School Spirits on Netflix. Haven't watched it. Books about falling in love with a girl. Oh, that's not for me. This one is not for me. While chilling on Book Talk, this one's not for me. I don't read enough. Any cool pianists that play epic stuff? I know of one. But I need to find the one Spotify song where I'm listening to I listen to them, because it's actually crazy. They have some kind of delay on their piano. JRPG's OST, like any of them. Do you have any title? Do you have any title of particular JRP OSTs that you can recommend? Sperka. Elden Ring? Yeah, true. I believe they want a pianist that plays music. But the thing with Elden Ring is more like there's a whole orchestra playing in the OSTs. They do go hard. Final Fantasy, I don't really have any Final Fantasy OSTs in mind right now. Silent Hill has some good piano tracks, but do they enter the epic type of category? Vape is cooking. I feel like Vape is cooking with this one. Vape is definitely cooking with this one. I have a feeling. I'm keeping it close. Give me some romance book recommendation. Sapphic or straight? What song always makes you happy? Your Waddle Dreams by Moody Blues. Vape is cooking. I believe in Vape. I'm trying to think. Because I have a wide music taste. A really wide music taste. But to remember every single artist I listen to is really hard. I don't know if you guys are like that. You just like listen to stuff and it's in your playlist, and unless you listen to it regularly, you forget. There are the old school classic pianists, yes, but can they play epic music? Can you consider this epic? It's classical, but epic? Listen to exact same stuff for years and add to my playlist once in a blue moon. So your music tastes are not really changing over the years. It's pretty good. That's pretty interesting. Some classic songs do be epic. You can't remember the name of the pianist I saw a video of. Damn it! All of the Mountain King. Let's reply to this person. Hi, Jay. Some recommendations I could give. Thanks to my chat. Hi, Samuel. Welcome back. What did you get? Classical musicians slash music. All of the Mountain King. It is hard. It is really hard. Others. Hope this helps. Yeah, OSTs are great. I like this one. Cute Owens with comics or manhwa. Cute stuff. Damn. I will need to log on Webtoon for that. I'm keeping this for later. I'll try to keep it. I'll try to keep it and reply to it later. Let's go back outside. Refried beans. So these little starter thingies are people I quote-unquote started a conversation with. They're delayed. You don't actually chat immediately with the person. When they get back online, they see if you replied or not, and they will give you another reply to that. Some stuff I said in this chat might be a little bit too personal. But we might start up a conversation with someone else, for example. The last stop, there's not a lot of stuff that is interesting. I just like the void, because if you want to say anything, nobody's going to see it. It's kind of terrifying to look at, not gonna lie. Like you can see, this will not be recorded or shared. I can write anything. I can just dump it there. Great way to vent to nobody, basically. I've been looking at webcomics so long. I love manhwa and webcomics. I think it's one of the media I consume the most. Because, I don't know, I'm just vibing with it. And I've been watching like these new short Chinese dramas too. Because they're so stupid. They're not like well written and everything. It's very cliche, but I keep consuming them because they're hilarious to me. I haven't read a webcomic in like a decade. It feels like it feels, but 8-bit theater will always be a part of my memories. Oh, 8-bit theater. That's interesting. I like ice cream. Boom. That was it. Heard you, but has already forgotten what you said. It's basically talking with someone with ADHD. I'm kidding. Is that just a diary? Yes and no, because like you cannot keep it. I thought everyone had Discord server with their own. Oh, why don't? Oh no, yes, that's definitely a diary. No, I don't think I ever had a Discord server where I was the only member in it. I don't think I ever did that, but I have like multiple notebooks where I write stuff, and I have been writing stuff for years now. And I see the progression I made throughout all of these years, from being a generally bad person to a pretty good person. And that's pretty reassuring to me. It's pretty interesting to me. I had one for the sole purpose of emotes before you need to add payment info for the free nitro. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, I feel that. Alright. So, let me introduce you to the cafe. It's a 50-50 split between venting and saving VTuber clips for you. Nice. I think that's pretty cool. To have like a diary in the form of a Discord server. I think it's pretty cool. I never thought of that, strangely enough. Okay. So the cafe's sole purpose is to share poems, sometimes haiku. A lot of people write haiku. English haiku, which is kind of weird for me. You can do slam poetry, yes, if you want to. You can listen to the people that wrote poems, and you can also do the poetry challenges that I'm going to show you. You can create a challenge, read challenges. You can have fun with pretty much anything. Last time I partook in this, the challenge I did was to write about how chicken nuggets is peak food, and anything else is lame, and should be and should be burned off from the earth, basically. And that was pretty funny. What happened today in your everyday life? Intriguing situations happen. Tell me about it. Basically, I like chicken nuggets. I could not resist, and then I was craving chicken nuggets for the whole night. It was horrible. Chicken nuggets are great. I think I should be eating more chicken nuggets. But fried food is bad. Write about the feeling of achieving a goal you've fought long for. Write about your favorite animal. Write about a blue sea. Write a self-made poetry in German. Bendy! Bendy! Yeah, there's a leafy portrait right here. Bendy! Bendy, we're doing this right now! Let me share your poem, Bendy. I will put it through Google Traduction first. Google Translation first. Just in case. No! No, Bendy! Damn it. I guess we're not listening to Bendy portrait. Jack will enter it sent to me this season will haunt you. If this is what you bring, a tall tree overhangs, teal-lit charred flesh of will enter no more. Write a poem about greed and uncomfortable life decisions. Write a poem to inspire and motivate someone to do something they're putting off. What is third? What is third? Albany, what is third? Oh, you were writing something? Okay. Let's go. Let's go! Yatta! Horse. It should be nice. I am a horse. Let's go. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Oh, I have a question for you guys. Did you ever watch BoJack Horseman since we're talking about horses? Have you ever watched BoJack Horseman? And can we talk about the fact that it's one of the greatest written series of all time? Cartoon? Animated series? I just love it. I just love it so much. The extent of my German knowledge is pretty much as close as yours. It didn't hook you? In the beginning, it's kind of long to set up, but it gets crazy afterwards. Okay, let me grab this. Let me copy paste. let me do a quick check. Why? Why? Why the bush? Why the bush? I'm gonna run the translation for you guys. The world is cold and common, but in the warmth of Faelie's bushes, I feel at home. Oh god, let's go. They're not gonna know. This is great. Write a poem about puppies. Write a poem for hope. Person who has been tormented by the world but still trying to find hope. Please give me a poem full of support for anyone who could need it. Write about something you hate, that you can just stand, that you just can't stand and utterly despise. Get the anger out in poem form. Yeah, I guess we can say it like that. I guess we can think about it like that. A poem telling me about the oldest person you personally know and like. Write a poem about your favorite sticker. Write a poem about your own challenges, slowly growing attached to a stray animal. Give me unique song ideas. Give me unique rhymes for song. Heartbreak milkshake, choco cake. Cuter yet sad the better. Sure! It's becoming sure! What a poem of your shooting about the game Life is Strange. I hate Chloe. I like Chloe, but I also hate Chloe. Write about polar bears. They're dying. Sad. Write about the one thing that makes you happy anytime. Write about ice cream. A poem of limerick about how true chads lift each other. How would you guys formulate that? How would you guys formulate that? I wonder. You guys are true chads. You lift each other up. And you lift me up too. Thank you. Write about a person you would like to be. Proceeds to put the the Idol by Yoasobi lyrics. Let's listen to some poems and then we'll move on. Okay, I want to be loved today. I'm selfish. I used to do everything the world wanted me to do, so today I act like the world and demand everything I want. And I want to be loved for my flaws. Not despite them, but for them. Love me for my imperfections, love me for my flaws, love me for what the world don't want me to be. Doesn't want me to be, I guess? The closed loop of lifting up, yes. Love me for my whole, not despite, but for everything I am, unconditionally. Everyone deserves to be loved, so today it's my turn. I'll take the love I deserve and won't care if not everybody likes it. To be fair, you can be loved by everybody, and well, I can't love everybody too. Love and be loved. Nice lesson. Do you guys have life tips you'd like to share? Because there's also a life tip spot that I really like. As the leaves fall aside, the world around gets smaller. By the time winter bites with frost, my home will be much calmer. I won't have to run around my travels all at rest. I can finally keep my pace and just try to do my best. Oh, I really like this one. Well, I've got to work tomorrow, so I'm going to eat. Good night, Vape. Sleep well, sweet dreams. Take care of yourself. Bye. What? My Final Fantasy 14 cat boy? A beautiful moon cat with eyes of pink and blue. When you hit a 97, parts my heart grew. I love your glasses, that one-sitting pose you do. I love the way you slash joys. It makes me feel brand new. But it's not another that I speak of. No, that cat boy is me. Remember to be kind to yourself. It is always free. Favorite. It's great. It's so funny. Wait. What's up, Elvandy? What sits in a loaf but is not bread? And what is treated like royalty but holds no titles? What conceals daggers from attacking but is not an assassin? It's a cat! Oh no, this means other will read my family push. Yes. But they'll never know who. They'll never know who. They'll never know. They shall never know. Let me show you the chain forest. I'm gonna show you the chain forest before we move on to the life tips. So welcome to the chain forest. Basically, anybody can write anything they want, and multiple people will apply to it. For example, in my case, I made a chain, which is, let's write a story together. Once upon a time. And I can check the replies. And I started laughing when I saw this. Once upon a time, a young person found a turtle in a little pond. The turtle's name was Wally, and he had a tiny top hat. The little hat was magic. It had the ability to change the little girl from big to small, and all she had to do was convince Wally to let her take the hat from him. So she went to get Wally to speak a certain phrase. What must I say so that I may wear your top hat? She asked a young person. Okay, so it stopped at what must I say so that I may wear your top hat? Let's go. Wally the turtle. Wally the turtle. I love it. I was not aware of the consequences of my actions, but nobody shall know. Nobody will know. Nobody will know what happened. Nobody will know. Don't worry. Let's go to the snow mountain. Don't you fret, my dear Bendy. You will be anonymous forever. So this is the life tips. I really like the life tips. There's the make a wish here, so you can make any wishes you want. And it creates a little star. And you can use the magic echo, so you can say anything. And the last thing that was said before you will echo back to you. I can say I was not aware of the consequences of my actions. Don't shout so loudly in my ears. So yeah. It's pretty funny when you shout into the echo and then you have something crazy. Make a wish. The make a wish part is pretty cool. You can make a wish or look at the wishes. I wish to be content. I wish to find what I was put on this earth for. I wish for a break and for all this struggle to be over. I love you. I'll be with you soon. Just gotta finish all this work first. 3 more years. Cute. I wish I could save enough money to take my mom to visit Egypt next year. That's kind of sweet. To have the strength to finally let go. That's deep. That's so deep. I wish I wasn't so tired all the time. I wish that this mortgage deal goes through perfectly. I wish for kindness in everyone's life. I hope I will find a job soon. I already got 8 rejections and I'm still waiting for 11 responses. Please grant me some luck for these vacancies. Granting some luck for this person! You got this! You got this, person! Okay, life tips. You're perfect the way you are. I hope you know that, guys. I hope you know that. I hope you know that. You're perfect the way you are. And I love you as you are. Don't waste your time thinking about other people's opinion and do what makes sense to you in life. Live your life as you see fit. Clean your crusty nose, my friend! You want a fun fact? I know the person that wrote this. One of my best friends owns this game, and I know she wrote this. I know she wrote this! I know she wrote this! Huh. Yes, you are, Spurga. Everybody's perfect the way they are. I think you will have to go through my teacher though. You're great, but you know you're not perfect. I mean, perfection is something that doesn't really exist, you know. So, just love yourself the way you are. What is a good tip for everyone that you guys would give? Last time I played, I gave laundry life tip. Like, I gave literally a laundry tip. Laundry tip. Literally, I'm not even kidding. You love yourself plenty? That's good. That's good. We all know, Albendi, that you have the body of a god. You said it multiple times. It's inscribed in my head. It's burned to my brain. I know. I'm trying to think of a life tip. What is a good life tip? Hi Ken, welcome back. How are you doing? Welcome to Kind Words 2. How are you faring? Did you eat? Did you drink? You chillin'? Are you chillin'? You better be chillin'. If you're not chillin', we're gonna make you chill right now. Right now. I'm trying to think. I gave laundry life tip. I gave personal life tips. What can I give? What type of advice would I give to everyone? Eat your dang vitamins! Go out into the sun. You will get depressed if you don't. Do some photosynthesis. Vitamin D is crucial to your survival. Exfoliate your armpits. That's also a life tip I got. I actually had a life tip like that, which was exfoliate your armpits, and I have been exfoliating my armpits ever since, and I can say it's pretty good. Even if you might have many bad experiences, don't shut yourself from all people. Is this targeted? is this targeted? You're right. It's true though. It's true though. Even if you had many bad experiences, don't shut yourself off from all people. There you go. Thank you for this life tip, Elbandy. And now the funny part. On the plaza, you will find the cats. You'll find the cats and you will find the pop-up shop. Welcome to the pop-up shop. Today's topic is, what are you trying to get better at? I already wrote something. I'm not gonna say which one it is. But let's read. A healthier sleeping schedule. Making lo-fi music. Oh my god, why is it so... Writing fiction and being more friendly. I'm trying to get better at being more selfless. Self-confidence. Handling my emotions. Motivating myself and improving my health. Breathing a bit. Listening to people. Being more childlike and less childish. Listening. Trying to be confident of myself. Socializing better. Drawing. Patience with myself, with others, with the world. Prioritizing myself and being a better person. Being more open to people I know and love. Being kind to myself. I try to get better at socializing. It's really not my cup of tea, but I would love to know more people around me, so I do my best and I go outside once a week and try to be better at it. That's kind of cute. That's kind of cute. When I see it's not really my cup of tea, I think of Mia. I don't know why. I want to get better at standing up for myself so I don't need to feel bad for setting ground rules for my comfort and peace. The first one is you? No, it wasn't. Mine is longer and a bit darker. Drawing naughty things and some wholesome things, but mostly the naughty things. Everything, all the time, always. There isn't anything I don't want to learn. Socializing and keeping steady relationship with friends. I feel that. Thinking before I speak so it doesn't sound condescending. Solely focus on someone's emotion and needs no matter what she said, no matter her wording makes me uncomfortable. That's interesting. I distance myself from people who are not good for me. That's a good thing to do. Trying to grow confidence while talking. Trying to get better at saying no. It doesn't make me rude or a difficult person to be around. Setting my own boundaries. What about you guys? What are you trying to get better at? Being more assertive without being arrogant. Time management. Not second guessing myself and being more confident. It's been going well. Self-advice or CBT is quite effective. I'm trying to get better at phrasing things differently. I am neurodivergent and I tend to come off combative on accident. Felt. Very felt. Taking care of myself in my life. It's too easy to fall into distraction. I want to make the most of what I have. You can't get lost time back. Better in coping with my problems in healthier ways. Currently doing opera course and I'm trying to learn my part better. Trying to eat better and exercise more often. At this point, life being a young adult these days is pretty hard. I have nothing to do and no motivation. It's all just an empty mess. It feels like I'm not good at anything, even at making money. Damn. Social skills, I am trying to get better at making quality friendships. I'm trying to rein in some of my run in some of my egregious eating habits. What type of eating habits do you have? Virgo, what type of stuff do you usually eat? You are awesome. You see that, guys? That's for you. You are awesome. There any more? There are more. Thank you for all the kind words. Move fast, break things, say sorry, and fix the things you've broken. Let's go. Just eat lots of snack because I can't afford it. No. So you snack a lot. But do you snack instead of eating proper meals is my question. Is that something you do? So welcome to cat naming. You can name a cat, describe a cat, or see the cats. Cheeky, very big eyes, white with some dots of orange. Quiet. Cheddar, tastes like a moon. Saki, this kitty seems to love eating the fish off your sushi. Let the little cutie have some more pieces, yeah? Oliver, he always carries a stick with him on his adventures on the streets. Make sure to give him lots of it when you see him. Zimbo. Kitty acts like a lion sometimes, but it's often in games. But poor kitty lost his father at a young age. Keep it. Cyclops has 3 legs, is super chill and friendly despite his impairment. They get along with other cats really well. Cute. Marcy, a Persian cat that's sassy and won't let you pick her up unless you have a treat for her. Open eye meow. Cool cats don't look at explosion. Open eye meow. Slick, a small slender cat that is about to sleep on a comically small pot of oil at any moment. No, but it means I overall eat a lot more than I used to, so I have to keep that under control. Is it becoming a problem for you, Spricka? Kitty Prime, her election was nominally democratic, but between the gerrymandering and the fact that the full quorum was not reached for the vote, it seems inevitable that it will be contested. Let's name cats. Always plays in the dust and loves cuddling with his owner. Oh my god. A wee bit. A wee bit. I see. A wee bit. Then be careful about it. But I don't think you should, like, restrain yourself from having a snack from time to time, because it's always good to eat food, especially food you enjoy. But be careful about your health overall. Because, like, some food, some snacks can be very bad for your health if you have too much of it, that is. Funny. This guy, white as a ghost, tends to appear at unexpected times in unexpected places, but when they're present, they're a cuddly buddy. This is really what I'm doing, just reducing the dosage, so to speak. I see what you mean. Casper, the friendly ghost. I need to get into the habit of eating properly before work, because I either am hungry all day at work or eat sweets. As that's all we got in the shop for eating. Yeah, either that, or I would recommend, Benji, that you make some more food in the evening when you are cooking, and you pack it up. You pack it up for the day. So if you have a break at work, you can eat. You could do that. Make a bento. Make a bento. You should make a bento. So, small cream cat, very sweet. Cake. This cat reminds you of a certain big red dog, but with sharp... What's his name? What's his name? I forgot the name of the big red dog. Clifford. Clawford. Cthulhu, 8 arms, squishy toe beans, days filled with wonders and wondering and chaos. Cthulhu. Cthulhu. I'm guessing it's Cthulhu. I'm keeping the Cthulhu. I'm still freezing up. I see you're a Night Vale fan, if I'm not terribly sorry for the mix-up. What? Don't know about that. Womp womp womp. Womp womp womp. I'm still froze up. Someone fix me. I'm broketh. I'm brokening. I think that we're gonna reply to one more request and then we're gonna chat for a bit. Does anyone else really want a pet, but for the sake of their future well-being, they haven't gotten one yet? I really want a pet, but knowing that it's going to pass before I do always crushes me. Grief is a very heavy feeling for me. I still want one though. You can't fix me? I wish you could. I wish you could. Honestly, if you can, you should. So... I know exactly what grief is when it comes to pets, because I lost 2 of my pets these past 16 to 17 years now. No, actually more. More? Let's say 19 years. This past 19 years, I had 2 pets. You have a really bad experience related to pets. Damn. I'm really sorry to hear, Albendi. That kind of sucks. In my case, you guys know about my bad experience. I told you guys about that. You know what happened to Scourge. And, every time I think about it, it's pretty hard. It's pretty hard. And I still have this crippling guilt inside of me that... And the what if... And the what ifs. They're also here. The what ifs. Always. I always think about the what ifs. I always think about the... I should have done this differently. And I can't fix it. And I know I can't fix it. And this is the most crushing thing to me. The fact that I cannot take back that accident that happened is the hardest thing for me, because I absolutely adored this bird. For my cat, it was very different. My cat's name was Tigger. And like Tigger, like the Winnie the Pooh character. Because I really liked Winnie the Pooh. Because it was different because he was old and he was sick at the end. He caught cancer. So we had to put him down. And I was prepared. I was hurt, but I was prepared. But with Scorch, it was very different because there's like I had a part in that. Even if I didn't want it to, even if I was not conscious, I had a part in that. So I can't understand why this person is terrified of like having to deal with the grief, because it's never easy. It's never easy. But also I feel like they're missing out on something pretty amazing that only pets can give you. It's the feeling of having a mute best friend, you know? Or a whole new family member. Someone that's going to be there if you're sad, if you're angry, if you're happy. They're always going to be there. And even if they pass away before you do, you still have those experiences within you. I will always remember my cat. I will always remember Scorch. As short as it was, I was extremely attached to that bird. And I don't regret it one bit. I don't regret any of it one bit. So I think that's what I should tell this person. Is that even if the grief is gonna crush you, it always gets better with time. And in the end, the experiences you will get with that pet are going to stay with you forever. You're used to pets dying. Oh yeah, I totally feel that, Smirka. And it's always like even if you get used to it, it's always like you always get that saddening moment. Like you always get attached to animals because animals are pure-hearted in a way. They're very pure beings. They don't calculate anything. They act on instinct. If they love you, they love you, you know. They're not gonna take it back. Ever. Ever. So I totally get that. I totally get that. It can be crushing. Especially if you take care of strays. Sometimes when you find stray animals, they can be in very critical conditions when it comes to illnesses. But there's also this positive part of me that makes me think that you took care of strays, but I'm pretty sure these strays were very happy to be taken in by someone that cared. I totally understand that, Bandy. I totally understand it. And when you talk about it like this, it does feel like a big trauma for you, and I totally get that. And it's how I think about things when it comes to getting a pet. If you feel like you would not be able to care for it and give it the life it deserves, it's better if you don't take any. That's your decision, and it's a very rational, very just decision. It's a very just decision. It's a good decision. So I just hope that one day you won't associate pets or caring for a pet to that, because it must be very hard for you. And I'm pretty sure that you're clearly not an animal hater. I'm sure you're not an animal hater. So I just hope that those bad feelings go away when you think about pets in general after a while. You know that to be true? Yeah, you gave them a good life. You gave them a good life. These pets, these strays were very happy to have you. To have your home. Caring for them. And I think that's a pretty cool thing to do. Take care of strays. When I was a small spirit, I wanted to be a vet. Because that's how much I like animals. And I have a feeling that even for vets, it can be pretty hard to see one of their quote-unquote patients go. When you're a vet, you love animals. I always loved animals. All of them. All of them except bugs. Bugs terrify me. But they did not used to terrify me. I was not scared of bugs for a long time. Until something happened. Not with bugs. It's not hate for animals. I love animals, and you know, it's just a regret that's so big on my part, and I can never forget it. Yeah, I get that. I get that, Benty. And you know, I'm scared to get another pet after what happened. I'm scared to get another small pet after what happened. In my case, it's very hard. I'm still not ready to have another pet. Even a cat. I'm kind of like it's really heavy trauma on my part. Like I don't feel ready to have another pet, and I was so crushed that the male counterpart of my teacher, gave me a hug that day when that happened. The mother of my teacher, the female part, called me and told me, we'll get you another bird if that's what you want. And I was like, it's not what I want. I just want Scorch, you know? I just want Scorch. And getting a pet is great in itself, but there's also like the fact that the pet that you loved, you cannot replace because it's not going to be the same. They have their personalities. They really have their personalities. I feel like it's a bit different for fishes, but when it comes to like birds, cats, dogs, they do have like certain personalities that you cannot find in other pets. So I would be able to love another pet, but I don't feel ready to get another pet. I don't feel ready to get another pet. I hope so too. Elvandy. But I think it's something that became a core memory for me, in a way. So I totally understand. I totally understand you and how you feel when it comes to that. I know how hard it is to think back on these type of stuff, and you just feel horrible about it. You just feel horrible because there's like no way you can feel anything else. Even if you think about the happy moments, you still have this like crippling heaviness in your heart that stays here. So I'm trying to work over it. I'm trying to work on it, this trauma. But as someone that adores living beings, that adores animals, it's I still feel responsible, and I should have been more responsible, is how I feel about it. But I really wish I can get another pet someday. But for now, I know it's not the right time. Financially, environmentally, oh, that's a hard word to pronounce. But with the whole environment that I live in, I know it's not right too. It's a pretty small house, and even if I let the pet out, in the forest, there's a lot of insects and everything. They could fight with another animal and everything, so I do need to be more quote-unquote stable if I ever want another pet. But I'm not ready. I'm not ready for now. I'm not ready. It's gonna be... next February, it's gonna be... it will be 2 years. Next February, it's gonna be 2 years since I lost Scorch. But there's something I want to do. There's one thing I want to do. Once I get my own house, I have my cat's ashes, okay? And even, like, I buried Scorch close to my house too. And even if his, like, physical body is not there, I still want to have some sort of... I still want to craft some sort of, like, quote-unquote tombstones to remember them. Both of them. I have something that is very... I think it's very personal to me. But when I lose a pet, I need to have a physical memento of them. For my cat, at some point he had to get his his teeth cleaned, and one of them, two of them, I think, fell down because he was old. So I kept those teeth. I still have those teeth. For Scorch, I kept feathers, and all of them are like safely kept in like Ziploc plastic bags. And I don't know why, but it makes me feel closer to them to have these mementos. It does make me feel very close to them to have these mementos. And it's the same for every wounded animal that I had to take care of and didn't make it. For example, I always keep some sort of memento. But with my pets, it's even more different. It's even deeper, I would say. Let me reply to this person. I am someone that owned a few pets. Someone that owned a few pets and lost them to time. And lost one to time, and the most recent because of an accident. I can understand how the grief can worry you, because it is crushing, and yes, you're going to outlive your animal unless you get a parrot. Unless you get a parrot. It lives up to 80 years. Or tortoise that lives up to 80 years. But there's something worth it to sharing moments with these pets. You'll always remember the good moments after the grief passes away. It offers you an experience you couldn't have otherwise. Why? Okay. That's why. I went transferred for a moment again. Sorry about that. There's more scary moments with these pets. You always remember good moments. Passes away the versions we can have otherwise. Time makes everything better. I can't. Do I have more space? Do I have more space? There we go. There we go. A long pet talk. A long pet talk. A long pet talk. Pets are very important. Especially as a pet owner or a past pet owner, you know how pets take such a huge part of your life, huge chunk of your life. It is responsibility, it takes time, but it always feels worth it to spend these moments with these pets. I cannot really reply to this one. Mostly because I did not keep a whole lot amount of friends from human school. Except when I keep pissing on my towels. This is such a cat behavior. This is such a cat behavior. Marking? Marking? Yeah, marking. Let's go. I was a cat sitter at some point for a friend of mine. And both their cat, both males were not, they were not nurtured. Like they didn't, they still had the thing to mark and everything, you know, the yeah. She's just a bee. I guess, yeah. So, these cats still had their reproductive organs, or the thing that helps with the reproductive organs, and they would mark, and the whole apartment would stink because of it, and even the litter box would stink because of it, and it was horrible, horrid, terrible. I don't care. Sometimes I forget. Sometimes I think about something else. Always I remember, and I feel hurt that people I already loved ditch me the way they did. It's a strong pain, persons, and I forget and I apologize. Thank you. It is. It is. All right. Marking your screen? What? Damn. That sounds like it's kind of stinky. That sounds kind of stinky. If you want my opinion on this, this sounds stinky. That's loud. That's very loud. Apologies. Okay. Suboptimal. It works well. Yeah, you can smell it from a mile away. Ah. Hiya. Hiya. Well, that whole pet talk lasted a while. It is. It is. There's also like fun parts of it, very lighthearted parts of it. Like, you know, I showed you the cats, the poets, the poems, the chain, the life tips. But there's also this whole part within the whole context of the room where you do have a lot of people talking about real life problems. Real life problems that can be very heavy sometimes. In my case, I'm not too faced by it because, like, you know, I have a lot of experience. I'm 222 years old after all. And I've known most of these situations. So I like sharing my advice. I like sharing my advice, and it makes me happy, and sometimes I even ask for advice, and people always make me feel better because most of the people, if not all people on there, are very kind-hearted people. But I really like this game. It sparks up a lot of conversation when it comes to complicated subjects, and it feels like it makes questioning stuff worth it. Like, you can question yourself, you can question how other people reacted. Yeah. And it makes me, it makes you think as a person overall. Also, hi again, Edise. Were you here the whole time? So, yeah. I really like kind words. Last 5 minutes. Damn. So you must have heard a little bit of the pet talk. A little bit of the pet talk. So yeah, I do like kind words. It's a great place to find refuge in if you need advice from other people without going on Reddit. You unlocked the last gamba. Let's go. Damn, I have so much grinding to do to catch up. I'm going to need a lot of web fishing to wash the sadness away. Don't you fret. This is something we're gonna do. We're gonna do some web fishing. Fishing fishes. Anywho. I think it's gonna be it for today. I gave you guys a tour. We chatted a lot. We thought a lot because we're philosophers. No need to thank me. Thank you for hanging out. It's always a pleasure to have you here, guys. We'll do a lot of web fishing, don't you worry. Please take care of yourselves in the meantime. Don't forget to eat if you haven't eaten. Real food, not snacks. Don't forget to drink water. And remember, you're loved by me, Access Early. And I'll see you next week, which is technically starting tomorrow. You guys have a good evening too. I love you guys very much. Mwah, 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 mwah. Mata ne.